to Control Your Platform, episode 8. I had 4 beautiful young women. Well, they think they're young. Kids gonna feel some kind of way I said that, you guys. I just want y'all to just give them a round of applause, get ready for it. We're gonna have Zakia, we're gonna have Tremaine, we're gonna have Shaquille, we're gonna have Shadana. I just want to say thank you, ladies, for coming on out there. Let's talk about some stuff. Here y'all go, ladies. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, 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 hey. Woo. All the way down.
Okay, Miss Trump.
Like that?
Yeah. Use your head away.
Hello, ladies. How are everybody doing?
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So I'd like to start off with a mental check. How's everybody mental? How's your mental?
Better these days. I'm good. I'm happy.
I'm good.
Good space.
All right, you guys. So we have Zakia, we have Shakia, we have Tremaine, and we have Shadana. She's on the end. Her name is really Maria. Okay? That's what she wants me to tell people. Okay? Talk as loud, but not so loud. Okay, you guys?
Okay.
So how you guys? I got a few things to ask you guys. The first topic is things you wish you knew earlier when it comes to dating. Let me ask that again. My apologies. Let me repeat that again. Not me. Things you wish you knew earlier when it comes to dating. Do either one of y'all want to start first?
I wish I knew when to walk away.
You want to elaborate a little bit on that?
Yeah, I feel like I give chance after chance after chance until I can't take it no more. Whereas though I'll stay in a situation so long, it'd be so hard to leave. Mm-hmm. You love a person, you want it to work out,
right?
But after a certain amount of time, you just gotta know when to walk away.
Understandable. It's hard to walk away.
Yeah,
it's really hard. How for you, Kia?
Me, I feel like now that I'm a little older and a little bit more mature, what I tell my daughters is it's okay to date them. Date them all.
Okay.
Enjoy life and date them all. Because it's so many times we get stuck in these relationships and sticking to them, and then you look up and you like, what the hell?
Yeah.
And I feel like men do it all the time. Women get this thing where they have to just be loyal and stick by this one guy.
Right, right.
And they're not for you.
Right.
You know what I mean? You won't really know what's really for you until you go out there and you explore. And we fall in love and we stick through thick and thin. Right. And then we look up and it's like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell?
Let so much time go by.
Yeah. So I will say enjoy. Date them all. Why not?
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
And I think for me, it's just the piggyback off of both of them. It's know your worth, like know your worth, like learn early what you're willing to take and what you're not willing to take from anybody. So that's pretty much it.
I think for me, the number one thing was
I
think for me, the number one thing is put yourself first. Like do that thing you always wanted to do. Travel the world, work, make friends, do different things that you wouldn't allow a relationship to hold you down for. Because you don't get that youth. You don't get that uncaring feeling. You know what I mean? When you're young, you just like, I'm living my best life. Now you older, your responsibility is like, this was a few years ago, I might run up on you. But now, I'm a different person. So just recognizing, enjoy your youth. Because you only get one.
Yeah, I agree with that. I feel like to stop falling in love with potential. I feel like, that's why we really be staying for so long, because we be like, oh, he's going to do this and he's going to do it. Eventually he's going to do this. I feel like, he's such a good guy. He's such a good this and such a good that. We fall in love with the potential. So I feel like that's why we stay for so long. And I just feel like where I'm at now, there's no such thing as potential. Like, there's no such thing. Not saying that they can't, change, but I'm not willing to be there for that change, per se. If you ain't coming together with at least about a good 8 out of my 10 checked off, I'm not lowering my standards no more. So that's where I'm at.
Real quick, is Nisha participating? Okay, Maria.
Yeah.
I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the second topic is marriage versus common law and what it means to you. Again, the second topic is marriage versus common law and what does it mean to you. So, want to start with that, Shadana?
You know what? For the longest, I don't know. I don't know if I'm the best person to start because I feel like they both mean something different. They both can have something special behind it, but it's something about marriage that's in name. So
okay.
I don't know. I'm a person who lives my life where I balance the two. I'm perfectly right now common law.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna just say this. Some people, they really, I feel like it's to each their own.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you living with someone and the common law, if that works for you, then that works for you. And I genuinely feel everybody's situation is different.
Right.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Me, I'm a wife. I'm not made to be your girlfriend. Right. I'm not made to be, oh yeah, this my just my lady.
Right.
For too long.
Right.
I need to know, like, I'm solidified. Like, I need paperwork, one. Yeah. Two, God forbid anything happen, I don't want it to be written as your special friend.
Right.
Not your friend.
Right.
I'm your wife.
Right.
And at a certain time, like, yeah, we all ladies, play a role or whatever like that, and you gotta live with the person, you gotta, you know what I mean? Know for sure. So I'm all with the, exploring the person, but I'm not with being your woman for too long.
Right.
Yeah. I need a title. And I'm made to be somebody's wife. I ain't never made to be nobody's girlfriend or fiance for too long. That's just me.
I think I can speak for all of us when I say that we come from a long line of wives. Mm-hmm. And long marriages at that. Mm-hmm. So even now when I get into the talking stage, relationships, I'm just like, I don't come from the girlfriend. Like, I don't know what that looks like. Right. Like, my grandma has been married for years. My mom has been married for years. Right. So, like, I was made to be a wife. Like, that's what we were groomed to be.
Yeah.
So now I'm learning to set boundaries. If that's not what we're working towards, we don't have nothing to talk about.
And so for me, I'm a wife. Mm-hmm. And I feel like to each his own. That's that. But as far as like common law, like you with somebody for what? 7 to 10 years?
Yeah.
And then by common law, you somebody's wife. If I'm with you for 7 to 10 years, I better be your wife. Like, we can't sit here and keep playing house for this long and you ain't got the potential to even make me your wife. Like, come on.
I mean, circumstances occur. Sometimes it's not either one. Maybe the guy's not ready at first and then the woman's ready. Or maybe the guy's ready and then the woman's not ready. Right. You know what I mean? So it does depend on the situation. You know what I mean? It's never, everything is not black and white with relationships. So that's why I never judge anybody else's relationship. Right. Yeah. So, just do it when you feel sure. It ain't like, I can't say like I did it the right way. You know what I mean? Yeah. Nobody did it the right. Everybody does things their own way. But I just feel like whatever way you do it, but I know we better be working on me being your wife, than just us we're playing house. Right. That gets corny.
I just had a conversation with somebody recently. They always talk about how in Islam there's no dating, and you shouldn't prolong marriage and stuff like that. Back in the day, they did not. I'm pretty sure my grandpa probably courted grandma for 2 weeks. If that. Yeah. They did not. Yeah. They didn't care. He didn't care if he had $1 million. None of that mattered. Like now, everybody's like, "Oh, I want to be financially stable. I want to be this. I want to be that." No, we're gonna figure it out together. That's just how I feel.
Yeah.
Because I
don't want no bro. They can't.
No. We ain't talking about bro. I don't want nobody bro.
Yes.
No, we don't want nobody bro. I'm saying.
Let's be real. We're probably one of the only.
That's all I was going to say.
The only people who marry for love. Yeah. Everybody else marry for security. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because they're. The guy, most people are in arranged marriages. Like Indians and all of, they get into it because they learn to love them later on. Yeah. That originally they're not in love with these people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They used to get married, and then later on, as time go on, they fall in love with them.
Yeah.
We like probably one of the only ones who genuinely married for love at this point.
Getting the fuck over, man.
What you trying to say? I see you looking at Kia.
I'm just really listening. I don't know nothing.
So we all said, well, not me, but I'm part of we because I agree. Y'all said, that's what we used to growing up. That's what we used to seeing. Are you telling me where y'all at in life? Y'all feel as though that y'all are ready for marriage then?
Absolutely.
Okay.
110%.
110%.
I'm ready to do it again.
Yeah. We want to know. I'm not saying today.
I was ready to be married yesterday.
I'm just stating when you do get in a relationship, or if you are in a relationship, your goal is to I'm not gonna be your wife. Yeah, I'm gonna be your wife. Are you ready for when they ask you to be their wife?
That's day one. That's day one.
Yeah.
That ain't day 10. That ain't 3 years later. That ain't 10 years later. It's day one. Day one, I'm telling you, I'm dating you today because I'm planning on being your wife. And if you don't plan on getting married, then don't date me.
No.
Go on about your business. Okay. Because I'm not dating to have fun at this point. Now, when you're young and you're having fun and you whatever, but when you hit a certain age and you hit a certain point in your life, it's right off the gate. Yeah. What we doing? And you have to be honest, and you have to
set boundaries,
and you have to say that from the beginning.
Right.
I'm talking about day one. Yeah.
What they say, declare your intentions.
Yes, I'm looking for a husband. I'm not looking to play.
Right.
I'm not looking to I'm looking for a husband. Right. That's it. Point blank. What you think?
What about you?
I agree. I so agree.
What about you?
I agree too.
Yeah.
And besides, I have learned that when you dating a man, it don't even take that long for them to notice if they want to marry you or not.
That part.
So what are we doing?
Well, any of y'all ever proposed to a man?
No.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Oh my goodness.
Exactly.
Would you?
No, imagine it. Like what?
No. Yeah, no. Listen. I'll be single, I believe, for the rest of my life before I get down on my knees.
Literally for the rest of my life.
Literally, I'll be single.
Like what?
Why? Why? Where did you buy that ring to get down on your knee?
It's a whole lot. Some things I feel like women just need to leave to men, and I believe men need to leave some things just to women. I feel like men supposed to propose, women supposed to wear the skinny leg jeans.
Yes, I'm the catch. I'm the catch, not the chaser.
Absolutely. Yes. Are men still chasing? Or do they want to be catched?
I feel like at this point, depending on the type of man you messing with, it's like conditional chasing. It's like where you at in your life. If you struggle, your condition is she got to have somewhere for us to live. Right. Or if you somebody who out here getting to $1, she has to be a certain type, look a certain way, or a certain thing. Right. Because you got a legacy. And all this depends on the guy and the potential he's looking for.
That makes sense.
But he's looking for the next come up. We the ones just stuck at potential. Oh, he has this great quality. He don't got it all, but he almost there.
Right. Yeah. That's the potential. Mm-hmm. I think a lot of women had, messed up in this world when it comes to women and men. I feel like they make it so easy now. It's nothing that men really is chasing out here no more because women just giving it up. They're not making they're not making them fight for it. They're not making them work for it no more. It's easy. They give you a little McDonald's meal and then
Not McDonald's.
Yeah, that's how it really be. You let the man in your house not paying a bill, not doing nothing, just laid up, getting having sex. So it's making it so much easier for men to go those ways instead of, to a woman that's worth it.
Mm-hmm. I think to a certain extent.
And it makes
I'm not saying everyone in this world. I'm saying how the world is going.
No, period. Even youth is for the fun. Let's just be honest about it. Youth is for the fun. That's why you tell kids you can say that's your little boyfriend. You can date all you want, but live your life.
Live your life.
And I think that speaks into you. I'm gonna tell my son to live his life. Right. I'm gonna tell my daughter to live his life. Just be safe.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So youth is for the fun. As you get older, though, your priorities need to change, and when they don't. That's where that's where the clash comes. Us as women fall in love with the potential because we're hoping they will have those priorities together.
Right.
And then we find out they don't.
Right.
and then you find out now you're raising somebody. And that's where the resentment comes. That's where the anger comes. That's where life changes.
Right.
So I think potential is great when you're young, but when you get older, you got a different set of standards.
Right.
True.
Yeah.
Especially when you come with your own bag, right? Like what you bring to the table. I am the table. So what do you bring to me? What is your value to this table right here? Like if I'm the table and I'm the chairs, what value you bringing to me?
Yeah.
I'm gonna add something else to it. I think for me specifically, going on this religious journey, not even to get all deep, I think what religious boundary? What is are we equally yoked when it comes to religion? Because I can't have the battle of religion. It is. I believe what I believe, and I will always believe what I believe.
Absolutely.
If you believe something different and it doesn't align, it's not intentional. It's just we got to be evenly yoked. So I think sometimes we fall short because we see the fun in the play, and then before you know it, you caught up battling between what you really might want.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, religion got a big part to play.
Absolutely. Especially whoever I marry, we gotta put Allah first. So.
Yeah. God, always will come first in your relationship. But that I feel like does God come first in your everyday afterlife? Like, or are you just saying in my relationship, God should come first? Do God come first every day you wake up? Do you put God literally first, or only when you like in a crisis? Oh my God, can you please help me out? Do you just sometimes just pray to God?
But you know what? I'm trying to say that might be my shortcoming. Let's say every day I don't put God first. I don't mean I don't want no God that doesn't put God first, because at the end of the day, I need somebody that's going to motivate me. I don't need another weakness.
Right.
We can't be weak together. We both can't be drunks. You know what I mean? We both can't be jobless.
Right.
So if I'm the one who's struggling with my faith and I'm fighting for it and you have none, we're not going to work.
Yeah.
So when it comes to religion, it's different. You got to be evenly yoked, because this is your kids you're feeding into. This is your family you're feeding into. Like, you want to make sure y'all are aligned, because I feel like that's where families start falling apart. My aunt don't like my grandma, who don't like my sister, who never liked my... Nobody got time for that. I want to like my in-laws. You know what I mean?
Does that matter if your in-laws like y'all or not?
So you
right answer. Okay.
Yeah.
No. Okay. No.
It's not going to change the relationship, but I would like to be liked by them. Like, yeah.
How about you?
For me, at first I used to say no. Can you hear me?
Yes, I just need you to talk louder.
Okay. For me, I would have immediately said no, but now I think it's
Shadana, I need you to talk louder.
I'm not loud like that?
You are.
Okay, great. For me, initially I would have probably said no, but now I'll probably say about 40%. I would like for them to like me. Because more than likely, if I plan on having kids and I want you around my kids, I need you to speak life into their mind. You don't know what type of things people sowing into your kids when you're not around. Especially the negativity. My daughter don't need to hear that. So, yeah, 40% I would like for you to like me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, some things you just can't control. I can't make you like me. I can't make you love me. I would hope. I can't be nothing but me. Right. And that's just the beginning and the end to it. And either you're going to love me or you're going to hate me. And I'm literally one of those spirits that either people come around me, they either like me or they don't. Right. And it is what it is. And I feel like I'm not going to, like me, I'm going to extend a hand, but I'm not going to, let me say this the right way. I'm not going to think about it. Yeah, and I'm not going to joe nobody up. It is what it is. Like, I was blessed with my daughters. Like, their family is like awesome. They won. Like, I don't give it. You know what I mean? Right. So I ain't never had those problems. Like, they were loved from both sides, and it's nothing like it. So I get what you're saying. It's nothing like having like people who you know, like, okay, I know my mom love them, but I know the other grandmother love them. Right. I know my brothers love them, my sister love them, but I know their aunts and their uncles on there, they love them. You understand what I'm saying? Right. And it's like, it's nothing like, okay, if it's a problem with my children, I get to call both sides. Right. And it don't stop right here. Right. Sometimes I don't even know the issues, and the other side know the issues, and they didn't already handle it. Yeah. And I love that. Yeah. It's nothing like that. So don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong, that part is very important.
Yeah.
But
and to a certain extent, that's a huge amount of people who don't have that.
Yes,
so at
absolutely.
the end of the day,
Absolutely. Yes.
I'm gonna double down on saying you don't have it. You might not have had it when you was with him. What about when you're not with him?
Right.
If they wasn't running when y'all was together, you think they breaking their neck and then y'all not?
What? Yeah.
So I think that is my bigger concern. Like really appreciating the family that you inherit.
Right.
Yes. And again, not only that, because y'all have to be aligned. Because you might have a family who accept you and they're totally different than you are.
Right.
And they sowing seeds into your kids when you're not around. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But different is not always the worst thing. It's kind of good to have both sides. Because I feel like sometimes once I can be too nice, you want your kids to be sweet, but then the other side be like, let me show you milk. Come here. You know what I mean? I need them to have that balance. So being total opposites, I kind of love that. You know what I mean? Because then my kids get to get the best of both worlds. You know what I'm saying? Like the part, like the whole part where I don't care. Like it is what it is. Right. You know what I mean? And then they can have like the sweet part, like, no, you gotta pray for them. I'm like, you know what I mean? Like, really, but they get the both worlds, and I love that too.
I don't disagree. I think the struggle is figuring out. You put it like this: every family can't say that because every family not the same.
Absolutely.
So for us, I'll say go for it because I know what your lowest is, what your highest is. It's just real.
Right.
When you put my child in an unsafe situation, and some people, depending on who the other side is, are constantly putting their kids in an unsafe situations because people are just not responsible.
Right.
So that's what I'm talking about.
No, I get that.
That's when it becomes.
I agree with Shakia. It is definitely
100%.
A luxury to have your child side of the family to be loving to you and to your child.
Absolutely.
So I think I definitely became spoiled with that. That if I got into another situation that didn't happen, I was like, this is weird. What do you mean? Like I still talk to them every day.
Yeah.
So I think that's why to me it'll be like I don't think I'm a person that people tend to not like. I'm usually the one not liking somebody.
Okay.
So I don't know. I don't think I really see that being a problem.
So do y'all feel like now that we all older, we have kids, we're older. We're older. I'm
older. Who older?
This will be for you like if the situation occurred, but this is more so for us. But this for you is like if the situation occurs. Now that your kids is older, you no longer with your child's parents. You move on to a new relationship. Do you feel like how do you adapt to that? Like, do you bring your kids around? Do you not bring your kids around? Like, how do y'all adapt to that kind of situation?
Let me start.
Yeah.
It takes time. It takes a lot of time.
Yeah. So for me, I can speak for me. It was cake. Because me and my child's father wasn't together. So when my husband came along, my baby was still a baby. So it was easy for that situation to just fall into place versus somebody being older. Now that I wouldn't be able to speak on because all my kids have the same dad.
Right.
So
yeah. What about you, Zai?
I've always been very particular about that. His dad was the only person that ever been around for years, so I was always weird about like if I was dating. This was prior to Islam. If I was dating and somebody be like, "Can I come over?" Oh, I don't know about that. Like, I was always real weird about it. Even now, like that's a conversation that me and his dad will have.
Okay.
And he'll be like, "Oh, do you feel comfortable? I mean, if you feel comfortable, then cool. Like whatever. Like he not weird about it. And whoever he dating, I'm not worried about it either. Like I know you're not gonna bring nobody that's gonna harm my child around.
You feel like you need his permission to bring someone around your son?
Absolutely not. You don't feel like over here?
I'm just asking. I don't know how everybody thinks, differently. I don't know.
Yeah, I think when I was younger, I used to feel like that. Like, hey, yeah, no, I'm not no more. Like, no, I don't got extra permission for nothing.
Okay.
I'll let you know. Like, hey, yeah, just so you know, because Mihir talks a lot. He'll go home and tell anyway.
Yeah.
so I don't mind letting you know, but I ain't asking nothing.
Okay. What would you think?
I definitely feel like I would want to let you know 100%, and I want you to let me know because that's a conversation, especially if this is a brand new experience that we both should be sharing with our child. Mm-hmm. Like, hey, you're going to daddy's house. It's just not going to be daddy there this time. Somebody else is going to be there. Right. I want to talk my child through that. And I expect the exact same thing. Like, just don't have her show up at your house and she's been showing up for 2 months, 6 months, and then this girl sitting on the couch looking cute. Like, hey, how you doing?
Right.
Give me some insight so I can prepare her for that. Because now you're making her feel uncomfortable.
That happened to me before.
Oh.
Yeah.
Please.
And I'm like, listen. The crazy part behind it, that really is truly a request. Because I can see it the other way where it's not that serious.
Right.
It's just my personal request, and I hope the person I'm with will.
Okay, I get what you're saying, but does it depend on the child's age?
I agree, 100%.
On how do you handle the situation? Because
it's different.
When you're dealing with small children and when you're dealing with older children.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Do you handle it the same way?
I don't. No, I would, and I think my son 13. I think maybe right now. No, I feel like by the time I need to give it 13, I feel like he's older at this point. 15, 16. I'm definitely not running up and past dad. I'm definitely not. You might pull up. You're gonna see me, honey, and him coming outside together. Like at a certain age, no. I feel like when they're younger, yes. And that's only, I feel like that depends on if that person is going to be constantly around my child. I don't need to meet nobody that is a fly-by.
And they don't need to.
You don't need to introduce themselves, but I have no rules at that person's house. I'm not about to sit up here and argue with you about the rules at your house. I might say, please don't have random people around my child, but I don't have that say at the house. Right, I'm not about to sit up here and argue with you about that. That's your house. You know how I feel already about it.
Yeah. I feel like that's a situation, and I agree with you. You can't do nothing once it happens, but this is why it's so important. Again, even Yoke having these conversations beforehand.
But what happens, it doesn't mean that it always turns out that way.
It doesn't, but at the end of the day, at least you had a clear depiction of what you thought you was walking into. Some people just sign up because he's cute. They sign up because he get a couple dollars. They know what you signing up for is what I'm trying to say. You should have some.
I disagree. I think once you get in that situation,
we're sitting here having this conversation right now. Would you have this type of conversation with your significant other?
I feel like
yes.
I feel like yes.
What I'm saying is, with these types of conversations, and you open it up to anything, you be liable to find out something you never was expecting. You got
but I think everybody when. Like I said, it probably be different. Some people probably didn't break up with or broke up with their child's parent until the kids was older. Some people probably did so when it was younger. I'm just speaking for me. Of course, that conversation took place multiple times when we was in a relationship, out of the relationship.
It's something different.
Don't have nobody around our kids that's not going to be, your actual person.
Does it also depend on the relationship that you have with your child's father?
You can have a really easy, breezy relationship. It depends on, I just feel like the person is going to do what they want to do anyway. They can give you the respect that you think, that you feel like you deserve, but in their home, especially y'all not together no more, they're going to do what they choose to do. And that's whether it's the respected decision or not, they're still going to do what they want to do.
I feel like when we on good terms and everybody mutual, everybody has the same opinion. You get what I'm saying in the household? You give me the same respect that I'm going to give you. Right. But when y'all become two separate households, it becomes two separate opinions. It becomes, oh no, I do what I want to do over here, but over there, it still stays the same. You keep giving me the same respect you was going to give me if we were still together. It doesn't work that way. Right. Like, not all the time it happens that way. Sometimes you get out of a relationship and it just becomes a whole fuckery. Like, whereas though you just be like, well, damn, what happened to what we discussed 5 years ago? And they be like, oh no, that don't apply no more. I'm seeing her, and this is what it is. And if JJ coming over, guess what? JJ gonna be seeing her too. And they just be like, wow, really?
Yeah.
I think that shouldn't stop you from naming it in the beginning, though.
I didn't say not naming it. I said it doesn't matter if you name it or not. The person gonna still do what they want to do.
No, 100%.
That's what I'm saying. I think you should state it in the beginning.
But that's with everything. Yeah. They're always gonna do whatever they want.
Yeah. Not for long.
But yeah.
Unless you got a crazy child's mother, okay, then you gonna have to probably crash out a couple times.
Yes.
You know, so that's it. Yes, guys, we had to do that. So do any of y'all have any questions that y'all would like to ask?
I do. I have one.
Them two right here, they will never sit with each other no more, you guys. Okay, you gotta separate them two.
No, really. This is a real. This is like for me, like a real woman empowering situation right now.
Mm-hmm.
Us as black women, sometimes we can be our biggest supporters, but then sometimes we can be our biggest downfall.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel as black women? You just keep the support going for the next person, because sometimes we tend to let our feelings deteriorate you from just being supportive as
Being supportive to who?
You talking about like no, like
so like
in general,
just in general, like being supportive to other black women,
yeah,
just in general.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, if I got an issue with you or your friend or your family member, even though y'all are black, I'm not supporting. I'm just being completely honest. If you're not a friend of me, I'm not supporting. I'm mad if my friends support. I'm telling you, I'm that petty. I'm not supporting.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. But I love it for you. Yes. Let me tell you something. Yeah, seriously. Don't even look at it. Don't. If I seen that you put $1 in that big box, if you added a heart, we are no longer friends because we're not on the same page anymore. But guess what? I'm you.
I know that. And this might sound crazy. People might say this. I feel like an enemy of my friend. It's got to be an enemy of me. Like, how are you friends with people that's enemies with your friends? I just don't understand that. And I'm not saying you gotta go around bad
like my sister.
That stuff. Like, I'm not saying all that, but like we can't be cool with each other. Like, how we cool with each other? What we gonna be talking about? Because that's my sister, that's my cousin, that's my best friend, that's my friend, or whoever it is. Like, it's just I don't understand how people do that. Speaking is one thing. I think you see him, keep it pushing, but like I feel like the support is a no go for me. I'm not supporting. No.
What about social settings? So what if you run in a circle?
She said.
No, go ahead.
No, you run in a circle. Hey, it's my birthday, and all of y'all are my friends, but y'all can't stand each other. You can come to my birthday. Oh, because that's where it always gets messy.
How the person even still your friend?
What you mean?
What I just said.
Y'all just stop being friends.
No. You just said we all go to a social setting. You already know how I feel about this person before they became your friend. You saying we was already friends? Maybe we were already friends. Maybe I need to pop. Well, I don't.
You get my point?
Yeah.
I'm talking about, and that happens a lot with girlfriends. We are a united front. There's 5 or 6 of us, and then 2 of y'all beefing.
Right.
But it's my birthday, and I'm cool with both of y'all. You
tell me I can't invite you like more.
So no, you
don't threaten me. Like, I don't. You stay over there with your hookah and your bottle, whatever. I'm still over here. You don't gotta speak to me. We don't gotta. We're here for you. I'm not here for them.
I feel like it's like Hunger Games. Whoever.
Like they want to finish line, baby.
At the end of the day, if it's to give you break off on the head, like no shit. I'm not even like
it's a competition at this point.
Like no,
that's really tough though.
Let's be real. Like at this point, like I don't have to be supportive to that person, but I can be cordial. Yeah, because there's nothing wrong with speaking and keeping it moving. I just don't bang with you like that. Like, and that's the beginning. What, you won't even speak to?
I'm not speaking. Cause I don't have a poker face. If I really don't like you, that's just what it is.
So this is the struggle.
It's just a life.
I was about to say this is the struggle, especially when you go into an event. And I've seen it happen more than once. It's my birthday, and I'm inviting 5 of my friends, but 2 of them beefing with each other. Right? So then it was my birthday. I done hired a photographer and paid for this venue, and your face turned up the whole time. Every time you look at her, you I'm paying for. Every time we take a group picture, y'all both irked or acting like y'all fake smiling. That's the pictures I'm paying for because y'all beefing. So I agree with Key on that. When you come to a venue We can stop. Like you don't have to be all up in this person's face. Y'all don't gotta bust it up, but you will.
Especially at my homegirl birthday party. Like I'm not gonna. No, it's not about you.
I'm still gonna cheese and smile. This is about you.
Why mess up her birthday trying to prove a point?
That's what I was about to say.
Why? What she got going on, being nasty. No, I got my face turned up.
How I'm gonna be nasty? I'm gonna be regular myself. I don't speak to you outside of here, so I'm not gonna speak to you in here.
Okay, so say you walking up, or say the girl walk up and she say, "Hey, Zakia," you want to just stand there and look at her? Yes, I will. Cause I'm about to say, because then I feel like you're playing in my face. Yes, and that's what it is. Because on a regular basis, you'll walk right past me and never speak to me. And so don't walk up just saying and speak to me, because who's to say that's what's going on? Who's to say this person walks up to see you on a regular basis and don't speak to you? Also, say that y'all just don't. Yeah. Y'all just don't mesh no more with each other. Y'all don't see each other. Like we all got real lives. Everybody dealing with kids, grandkids, whatever, and they're not worrying about this other person. So only time you see this person is when y'all in a setting where because y'all got this one person involved. You know, both of y'all love this one person. It don't take nothing for me to say, "Oh, hey, how you doing?" and keep it moving.
But it also depends on what we fell out for.
Right.
Like, you gotta be right.
Because I can pull up for my friend, and I can show my friend all the love in the world, and I can keep my distance from that person. Right. Like, I don't necessarily, and it's not even necessarily messing up my friend's birthday. It ain't even, like, I'm not even on that type time. I'm here for you. But also at the same time, love you to death. But I can't sit here and I can't ha he with her. I can't sit there and
I think you on one end, she's gonna elevate. She's not saying y'all talking around each other. She's not saying you talk to, she talk to, who she talk to. That's, I think, what they're saying. I think the only thing that I would not do, and this my friend will have to understand me, I don't want to do the group photo.
I think that's too much. I don't mind doing the group photo. You show up and I keep my distance. So even if this was like the group setting, if you there, I'm over here.
I just feel like don't force me to do anything I'm not comfortable with. If I don't speak to this person outside of here, I'm not speaking to them here.
But I think, like you just said, maybe I agree with you 100%, and I get where y'all coming from. I think it's a limit. Like, I'm not expecting you to sit here and bust it up with this person.
Right, exactly.
This photographer, I'm paying $250. We're all taking a picture.
We all look good.
Everybody in here together. You make this about you. It's my moment.
I think that, but no, I feel like that's also a selfish moment. What if me and her not talking because of money? What if we not talking because she did some out of line stuff and you really just want me to be in the picture? Like, he's already taken multiple pictures.
I'm not saying that you gotta.
So you saying that you can't be there
next to her? I'll be other end.
But what you just said was I'm not taking the picture. That's right. So what you're saying is not that I can't be in the picture and she's over there. What you're saying is I'm not doing a group photo.
That's what I'm saying.
So she can't be over here and you over here?
No.
But y'all can be in the same room and you cannot act crazy.
That's right. Yeah. That's just my opinion. So if that ever happened, don't ask me, none of y'all. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it.
You would.
At least I said I'll be in the picture.
But you talking about the picture with you.
So she was in that picture with that bitch. I'm crazy. That's all about the picture.
I can be around her. I can be around her.
She'll be around you. She can see it.
I don't need to be in the picture. We don't need that picture.
Don't you snap them up picture. And I can
Shit out.
You killed me because you don't even want to even take a picture with somebody that you don't care for.
Don't push it out there.
I think that they're fraud and they wouldn't want to be that they don't care for. I don't understand.
Listen, I never said I wanted to be in the picture. What I said is I am going to be in the picture because my hate for them don't supersede my love for my friends.
Right. So if you can let that happen, then you don't fuck with me as much as I think you do.
Put it like this: your selfishness is still in their moment.
So why would you make me wait? So if you know, because as my friend, you would know the actual things. Like let's say it was all of us, and y'all would know the actual reason why I'm not friends with such and such, and you would know. Why would you even ask me to be uncomfortable for that moment? I'm here. I showed up. I'm showing grace. I'm not saying nothing. Everything else. Why would you ask me to be more uncomfortable?
I'm going to ask you to be more uncomfortable for that one moment because that's the only moment where I get the opportunity to say these are all the people who showed up for me. It's not your moment. This is my moment.
So while we there, that's not showing up for you.
This is why people
that's not showing up.
Okay, so prime example. Just a prime example. I'm getting married. No, listen, prime example. Okay. I'm getting married. I'm getting married, and everybody that's in the wedding means something to me. Like these are like these are like some of the closest people to me. And two of my bridesmaids don't get along for whatever reason it is. So when I turn around and say, let's take this, we taking pictures, you think that you can sit there and tell me, I'm not taking this picture with her in it, even though this is your wedding. Because if you gonna come, like just saying, whoever it is, if you gonna come with that energy, don't come at all. If you can't bite your tongue and take this picture, that you ain't even gotta be near her, you ain't touching her, y'all not holding hands, y'all not doing none of it. I can't stand that. Y'all not doing none of it. If you can't bite the bullet for a minute, that's a problem.
I don't think that situation occurs for whatever example you're trying to put out, that's not what's occurring.
What's occurring is something for it's Shadani example. It's something for her, but these are the people that's in this picture that are important to me. And if you feel like you can't bite the bullet and just jump in this picture real quick, then what I think we all is not what it really is, because you can't bite the bullet.
I don't think that really. I think that's like a statement because my thing
is I agree with a little bit of what everybody got to say. I just feel like
Chantel did it. Thank you, Shan.
I just feel like to each their own. Like stuff that might make you like everybody have their triggers. Stuff that might make you upset might not be that serious to me. So that's why it all depends on the person. Like just come to me. I'm that friend and I'm in the middle of the two friends. Just come to me and say, listen, bitch, I ain't taking that picture because I ain't gonna even. All right, it is what it is. I might be irritated because trust and believe, just like you got the right to tell me I'm not going to take the picture, I do got a right to be irritated to say you're making it about you and it ain't about you at this point. So you got to see it all ways. You get what I'm saying? From both sides. So I just feel like if this is what you stand on and you standing on, I'm not getting in the picture with that person. Let me know and it be what it be. We'll deal with it.
I like to let my friends know my intentions prior to the event. Who's all going to be there? Okay, this person's going to be here. I'm just going to let you know right now. My energy is going to be the same. Strictly for you, all about you. I'm going to be that fun, bubbly person. Please don't expect me to be Joe with this person. That's not our relationship.
And all you can really do is just respect it.
Like that's it. Like I'm not coming to be the mean girl or anything like that. I just will steer clear. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I don't want to make nobody
what the situation is, but we're not friends no more. Like if someone robbed me, if someone slept with my husband, like you gotta be realistic what you're asking me to do. And your friend knows that, or your cousin, or your sister, or your mother, whoever the situation. They need to be out know. Why would you even put me in one of those situations? Why is it that serious? You have us all in each other's faces. You baby glad the room didn't even get turned up. Why would you even ask me?
Okay, then you have made it something different.
You're no longer friends for. No, I agree. Then if we in a friend stand, then one of the friends that fuck with her husband, a baby father, boyfriend, or everybody that's close to you. That's an ass.
I'm gonna be like Chrissy. I might drag her home.
That's an ass. And then I'm gonna be sitting there looking at me. Now you messy as fuck because you know you shouldn't invite her. after the situation.
My thing is just
well, you deserve that.
no, I can't even be your friend if you out here.
Yes, nigga.
One of your girlfriends.
Like,
y'all think me, my man next?
y'all ain't nobody else friendly. Nobody's all friendly.
For me too.
I think it depends on the situation. But let me ask you this question. I ask everybody in the right. I'm not cool with her no more either. Always talking at one time. But the one who slept with your husband, I will be a little skeptical about the mistress. So we probably wouldn't even be cool.
Exactly.
I just feel like we just don't put me in an uncomfortable situation. Rather, I wouldn't put you in an uncomfortable situation. Right. I wouldn't do that to my friend. That's just me. I feel like it's certain boundaries. But everyone's different.
So what, you gonna leave that friend home?
But no,
I'm not gonna ask him. Say me. I wouldn't. Let's say we're going through something. I'm just saying, right? And I'm just gonna say me and you. I mean, you and her because it's my birthday. You and her going through something. I ain't gonna ask y'all for a group photo. I'm gonna get a photo with her. I'm gonna get a photo with her. I'm gonna get a photo with you. That's why y'all own photos. Why was I?
You keep coming back to these photos. You mean?
People do individual photos there with people. They don't do group photos no more.
If it's ever a situation where you gotta pick me or somebody else, choose them. Don't ever pick me. Because if you feel like I'm gonna be the one that bring the smoke or the attitude or it's gonna be an issue, please choose them.
I might be the one to bring the smoke.
I don't know. We all
depend on I might be all around yours and I see the person and then I'm getting like
I don't know because everybody has different triggers. Or all your friends, or you might have the sweetest friend, and then you might have a friend that you know going to turn up because you know you going to certain places with them. I know if I have a turned up friend, we gonna turn up and we gonna go somewhere where we can go out to eat and chill. I ain't gonna take her to the club when she gonna get me to fight and shit. We can't go when we can take some wine, you know what I mean, and we having dinner and stuff like that. So I guess it depends on that friend where you're taking them.
But do you feel like you can have a friend that can do any and everything with you? You can take it to every occasion. Yeah. Exactly. She whoever that friend is, she like that's my motherfucking dog. Like not one and all.
She not watching it.
Yes, she is.
I definitely feel like I do.
Now, do y'all feel as though that is at our age that you can have multiple? I'm just asking, multiple best friends. Or no?
Yes. But I feel like I do have friends that be like, why you got all friends?
I think I'm getting at the age. You can.
Yeah.
I think you can.
Oh, like a girlfriend?
What y'all think?
Like a girlfriend.
Bitch, I'm about to beat you the fuck up. I just need to know.
I'm freaking up.
What's wrong with you?
It's a legit question.
No, why would you?
What's the question?
I said you gotta meet my new girlfriend. Oh, is that your girlfriend or your girlfriend? You say they don't lie. Why would you not?
So y'all two, the question was, do you feel like the older you get that you can have multiple best friends or no, and just stick to like how you felt when you were younger, just one best friend?
Yeah. Like I'll be laughing when people like, oh my best friend. I'll be just looking at you like, really? They're all your best friends? Like I don't feel like everybody deserves that title of best friends. Like, what had this person been through with you that you can genuinely say that this is my best friend? Right. Is this somebody that you cannot talk to in a matter of days and weeks, and when y'all go back to speaking with each other, it's like y'all never left? If this is somebody who knows that can feel when you're going through something and they'll just call and pick you up. If there's somebody who's praying for you outside of the friendship, like you don't even have to know, but I feel what you're going through. Or somebody
that's seen the ugly side of you and be like, you know what?
Exactly.
I'm still a rock with her.
Exactly. That's all I genuinely consider our best friend.
Yes. Other than that, like when I be hearing all these people, this is my best friend. Why? Because y'all go out and drink together? Because y'all go out and turn up together? That's not what a best friend is. You know what I mean? It's so much more. So I laugh.
So you feel like just one best friend? One. You? No? One? Okay. What about you? So you say yes. You said no. You said go ahead.
What you think?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought she was talking to Shara. Okay, no, I think you can
Erica
have
said she agrees.
one or two best friends.
Because so that means that you can have multiple.
Yeah, I think you can have multiple best friends because you got certain people that be there with you in situations where though like for instance, you can have a childhood best friend and y'all still rock together to this day, and then you could become grown and you pretty much meet your soulmate like as a girlfriend. Like this chick is me and I am her, and we are on the same page. I know that at the end of the day, if I need anything, we're gonna rock for each other.
Right. Yeah.
That person becomes your best friend too because of what you're going through in your life right now, and that person is that person. But then you still have your old best friend where y'all still rock together from way back then.
Right. What about you, Will?
I think so. I think that you can have multiple best friends. I think that depending on the relationship, it might change over time.
Yeah.
And it might not be what it was in the beginning. Because, things change.
Yeah.
And people grow apart.
When you get a best friend at 14, 15, it's going to look different at 26. It's
Yeah.
different at 36. It's going to look different at 46. So just recognizing that and then realizing that maybe friendship just has changed altogether.
Yeah.
So it's okay if you my turn up friend. It's okay if you my friend I go to
Right,
for real deep
right,
conversations. Right. It's okay if you my friend who we go over recipes. It's okay you my friend who are into like saving money. Whatever it is, it's okay you're my friend for that.
Yeah.
But you ain't my best friend.
I think you can be. Depending on what it's for.
I'm just saying.
I think I appreciate, and this might sound crazy, I think I really starting to appreciate my adult friendships compared to my kid friendships. I feel like with my childhood friendships, I feel like you really you're learning like the process of being a friend. I feel like when you become an adult, you really see who's your real friends, like through the hard times, through the good times, but the hard times, I feel like really distinguish who's your friend and who's not who's your real best friend. Yeah. I feel like that's what distinguished it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My best friends have became my sisters. I take them personal. So I have a male and a female best friend. Can that then, if you have a female and a male best friend, can you have two best friends?
100%.
Yes.
Yeah. And I think having a male best friend and a female best friend is the best combination in the world.
I agree.
I think having the opportunity to have a male tell you a man's perspective at all times.
Yeah.
And then just giving real life advice.
Yeah.
And hearing how they flip that shit. You're like, woo.
Right.
I just think it's dope. The experience is dope.
Okay, so you say yes. Shemaine says Kia. You? I gotta ask because the people said no. So I have to ask the question. You can just say no. We go to the next person.
You absolutely can have a male best friend.
Okay.
Female best friend.
Okay.
You know I believe that.
Right. I just want to. Okay. What about you, Zach?
I agree.
Okay. Me too. I agree. So.
Your man might not agree.
Who is that man?
Yeah. But it can definitely
be. It definitely can be.
Are you okay with your man having a female best friend?
No.
Absolutely not.
No.
She don't want to be his best friend.
No.
So what makes y'all want to be the best friend with your male best friend then? Go ahead, Will.
Let me tell you something. Seriously, at this age, if you didn't walk in the door with this person,
period. Boom.
Then friends, how much of a friend can they really be? You live how many years of your life with this person?
Right.
How much impact are they going to have?
And at this point, I'm right here. Yeah. So why did you feel like you needed to confine another female and be her best friend? I didn't see if I knew y'all was coming in the door as best friend.
Right. Y'all already here.
Whole other scenario. But you telling me because she cool and now this my. Why are you talking about so much? Right. Absolutely wrong.
We're best friends, and this is everybody out here listening. You should never call somebody a best friend if you have not went through some experiences with them. Yeah. The best friends, you always had a great time. Y'all never argue. Y'all never had an issue. Y'all always agree. That ain't gonna work.
What if your man?
That's Erica calling you Danny.
She's trying to say Donnie. I know. What if your man came in a situation? What if your man came in a situation with a female friend, right?
Okay.
But she doesn't live here. But you always hear them talk about a situation. It's been for years, but you never got to meet the girl. She comes in town, you still never got to meet the girl. I mean, y'all been in a relationship for 5 years. And y'all never met. Would you still consider her
That's not her best friend. That's not her best friend. That's not your best friend.
You talking for 4 years.
Listen.
Let me tell you something. Within that 4 months, if I ain't meet her, then at this point, you're not going about your business. Either she's no longer your friend, or I'm no longer your woman. I don't know which one it is.
Listen, and at the end of the
we
day,
ain't no long distance and best friends. Like that's not
you don't even have to tell me much about her because her name starts with an S and that's secret. And it's a secret.
Yeah.
Because best believe every male, and I do have male best friends.
Right.
I lead with that.
Yes.
I lead with the, I just met you, we having a drink. Hey, who you got? A friend, and he's my homie, we've been friends forever. Because I don't need it to come up. Right. 3 years later, you're like, what? Remember that person I told you about? Blah, blah, blah.
But guys don't do that.
You wait until
we get into an argument.
6, 9, 12 months in. Yeah, that's my best friend. Where'd she come from?
Right. Yeah, no. I asked at the beginning, do you have any female friends? No. All right. So there shouldn't be no surprises.
I agree.
Okay.
That makes sense.
So when I start cracking people, that nobody should be.
That was a really good question. So y'all ready to get some fire under y'all asses for a second? Every episode. Take your shot. I'm telling y'all, they about to be embarrassed.
I don't like that. No, I don't like that.
It's not that deep. Just the question.
Oh my God, I am nowhere even soda.
I'm going to be respectful because Zai is guarded up. But so that means Zai, it's up to you to answer the question. It's not one of those very disrespectful questions of why you're guarded up. The question just is, does size matter? That's the only question. Does size matter?
Just the size meter.
You can give your same response, man, if you choose to.
Don't want no short thing.
I'm correct. That means size matter, okay? What about for you, Will? You don't gotta go deep in it. You don't gotta go deep in it.
No contest.
Okay, Jermaine.
No.
Okay.
And I'm saying that because it depends on the love.
Okay.
Because sometimes if you love a person enough, it really don't matter.
Oh, that's nice. Go ahead.
What about you, Zai? You can just say yes or no if you choose to answer it. Don't do that in the video.
Size absolutely does matter.
That's the answer. Okay, so
that's all.
I'm breaking up. So that's today's episode. I want to say thank you, ladies, for coming on. I appreciate y'all, and that was some good topics that we talked about. Say bye to everybody.